Hi everybody. So here we've got a past exam question on the binomial and the normal distribution. There's two parts to the question. There's parts A and B, which we'll work through first, and then there's parts C and D. So I encourage you to give each of these questions a go. Do you want to read through the question yourself and then try and do parts A and B? You can pause the video and come back when you're ready. Okay, so I'll come back if you had a go. So we're told that the secondary school is running a student prize draw, and that the probability of getting a winning ticket is 45%, and a random sample of 20 tickets is collected from each of the 8 different tutor groups. Assuming that 45% of the tickets are winning tickets, calculate the probability that in at least 2 of the 8 tutor groups, 12 or more are winning tickets. Okay, so there's quite a lot going on here. If we define, first of all, and this is a binomial distribution, because we have a fixed probability of success and a known number of trials. So we'll say that X is distributed binomially with 20 trials and a probability of success of 0.45. Now we need to define what this X is. So I'm defining it as the number of winning tickets in a set of 20. Now what we want is to work out the probability of 12 or more tickets being winning tickets. So we want the probability of X being greater than or equal to 12. And this is the same as 1 minus the probability of X being less than or equal to 11. And we can work this out on our calculators. So we'll have 1 minus. So if we go to our calculators, we want to choose distribution, and we want binomial CD. We'll choose variable. The X is 11. The number of trials is 20. And the probability of success is 0.45. So we'll have 1 minus 0.869. And we can work this out and we get 0.1307. So this is the probability of getting 12 or more winning tickets in a set of 20. And we can use this probability for the next part. We're asked to calculate the probability that in at least 2 of the 8 tutor groups. So this is our new sample size. So if we define a new random variable, if we say that Y is distributed binomially with the 8 tutor groups, so this is our sample size, and a probability of 0.1307, where Y is the number of tutor groups with at least 12 winning tickets. And we want to work out the probability that at least 2 of the 8 tutor groups have 12 or more winning tickets. So we want the probability of Y being greater than or equal to 2. So this will be 1 minus Y being less than or equal to 1. So if we go back to our calculator, we want Y now as 1. The number of trials is now 8. And the probability is 0.1307. So we get the probability of 0.7183. So this will give us the probability of Y being greater than or equal to 2 as 0.2817. Okay? And then for part B, write down the 2 conditions under which the normal distribution may be used as an approximation for a binomial distribution. So the first condition is where the probability is close to 0.5. And the second condition is we must have a large number of trials. So that's parts A and B. For part C and D, do you want to read through the next part of the question and give question C and D a go? You can pause the video and come back when you're ready. So welcome back if you had a go. So we're given the number of trials now is 300 tickets being taken and a probability of 0.45, which is sufficiently close to 0.5. We need to use a normal approximation to find the probability that at most 122 of the 300 tickets are winning tickets. So if we create a new random variable, we'll say W is distributed normally with a mean of mu and a variance of sigma squared. We can work out this average, mu, as the product of the number of trials and the probability. So mu will be 300 times 0.45, which gives us 135. And the variance will be NP multiplied by 1 minus P. So 135 multiplied by 0.55, which gives us 74.25. So our normal distribution will be 135 for the average and a variance of 74.25. And we want to work out the probability that at most 122 of the 300 are winning tickets. But because this is a discrete value, our normal distribution runs on a continuous scale, we need to apply continuity correction. So we'll have the average of 135. And if we zoom in on this, we want at most 122 winning tickets. So I'll put this here. So what we can't have is anything rounded to 123. So what we need is for W to be halfway between the two. So you want to work out the probability of W being less than 122.5. Because if it's equal to this, it becomes 123. So if we go back to our calculators, we want the normal distribution. Now the lower has to be 3 standard deviations below the mean, or anything less than that. So I'm going to enter 0. The upper is 122.5. The mean is 135. And the standard deviation is the square root of the variance. So if we execute this, we'll get the probability of W being less than 122.5 as 0.0734. So that's part C. For part D, we need to comment on whether there's evidence that the proportion of winning tickets is different from a 45% using a 5% significance level. So if you notice here, it says different from 45%. So this makes it a two-tailed test. It could be less than a mean, or it could be greater than a mean. So each of these will have an area of half a significance level, so 0.025. And we've just worked out a probability as 7.34%. So because the 7.34% is greater than the critical value of 0.025 or 2.5%, we can say there's insufficient evidence to suggest that the proportion is different from 0.45. Okay? Well, thank you very much for watching. If you want more lessons on the binomial and normal approximation, you can download them from my website, mrmathematics.com. I'll leave a link in the description below.